Hi everyone, I am Al with TYC, and this week we are talking about Halloween. First off, this week we are supporting Transformbox, which is a Kickstarter that's going on in the UK currently, and it's really cool because what they aim to do is to send boxes, essentially, of transition stuff for a couple bucks. You can get a box with makeup and jewelry or whatever, or a box with kind of more dude things, or a more gender neutral box. And it's really cool because there have been a lot of companies who do this before, but none of them have really gone what they really need to, and this really seems like a sort of more of a for the people kind of thing, and I really hope they get the support and donations they need. So there will be a link for that down there, and I'll talk more about it later. So on to our topic. Halloween is a really cool kind of day, right? It's not celebrated everywhere. It's mostly just in the United States, and it's fun. You get to dress up as whatever you want and have fun, eat a ton of candy, whatever. And really what we're supposed to be talking about this week is kind of using Halloween as a way to experiment and whatever. And I can't say personally that I ever did that. I am a cosplayer. I am a semi-professional seamstress. So I never really used Halloween as a way to do that, because if I did use Halloween to do that, it would kind of be through my mom and my grandma, because they were the ones who bought me costumes and whatever. So that really wasn't an option for me. And personally, I never really did use costume to experiment with my gender. I've known what my gender is since I was 9. I didn't need Halloween to try and figure it out. For me personally, if I were to have dressed up as a guy and still have been mistaken for a girl, that would have been a lot worse for my mental health than it would have been to experiment as a guy. That being said, that's just my mentality. Tons of other people have used it. I know tons of people in the cosplay kind of area, in the Halloween costume kind of area, who put on a dude costume dressed up as a guy, and then through the reactions they got and through whatever, that's how they figured it out. And that's a totally legitimate way to sort out your gender. Costuming and whatnot are great ways, because it's a way that people know that you're not really being yourself, but you still are who you are. It's kind of like coming out without having to come out and whatever. It's fun, and no harm done if it turns out that you're not really the gender you were questioning or whatnot. And that's all good and fine. A little bit more on Transformbox. It's run by this beautiful, wonderful woman, Roxanne Williams, and another woman, Rhiannon Lewis. And they seem like very, very nice people. On their Kickstarter, there are videos, they have video updates, there's a ton of information listed. They're not even like halfway to their goal yet. They've still got quite a way to go. But as I'm recording this, they've still got 39 days, so by the time this video comes out, it'll probably be like 15 or something. So check them out, definitely support them, because this is something that, even if you can't cash in on, that a lot of other people can. And like transitioning or like experimenting with your gender through Halloween, this will provide people who are essentially can't get these resources on their own, or are still in the closet or in stealth and can't get them. It'll just drop it off in your front door. And that's a great way to get started, and thanks everyone. That's it for me this week. I hope to see you all again next week, and be sure to check out all of our links and resources down here or whatever. Sign up for our new weekly newsletter, because that's coming out and I'm in charge of that. Yeah, thanks for watching everybody. Tune in next week for our next topic.
This week's topic is names, which I am very excited for because names are probably my most favorite part of the trans community, because I think as a whole, we have the most interesting names and we have the most freedom with our names of anybody else. What else gives you sort of a sense of identity other than picking your own name?